Dear students, have a nice day to you and welcome to my English class, class 10, grammar chapter. Our chapter is noun clause. First of all, before we going to noun clause, we have to know about something about what clause. Then we know about the fundamental of clause, then we will go to noun clause. So in the previous chapter, we have already discussed about clause. Clause is like a sentence having a subject and a predicate part, and we know that simple sentence, compound sentence, complex sentence, and simple sentence means one clause, compound sentence means more than one clause having a coordinator, complex sentence means more than one clause having a subordinator. So clause, two types of clause, one is main clause, another is subordinate clause. Main clause is also called independent clause and subordinate clause is called dependent clause. Without main clause, there is no meaning of the subordinate clause, and subordinate clause does the function of three. One is noun clause, second is relative clause, or it is clause, adjective clause, and third one is adverb clause. So subordinate clause does the function of three. One is noun clause, second is relative clause or adjective clause, and third one is adverb clause. Our chapter is noun clause. So I give you two examples. First of all, one clause is the earth is round, and second is people believe it. So these two clauses, the earth is round, second is people believe it. So the earth is round, people believe it. You say people believe it. It means what? The earth is round. When we combine the two clauses into one, so our answer is people believe that the earth is round. The earth is round. People believe that the earth is round. So here our SC subordinate clause is that the earth is round. SC subordinate clause, and this subordinate clause does the function of a noun clause. NC stands for noun clause. So what do you mean by noun clause? Noun clause means the clause, the SC clause or the subordinate clause which does the function of a noun or noun phrase is called noun clause. People believe it. So it stands for the whole clause. The earth is round. That means the people believe that the earth is round. So how can we make a noun clause? We can make a noun clause with WH words, and we can make noun clause with that. So WH words is called WH word clause, that is called that clause. So in this way we can make a noun clause. So we take another example about the noun clause. Suppose, who won the match? This is one clause, and second clause is, can you tell me? Can you tell me it? Make one noun clause. So can you tell me it means what it? Who won the clause? Who won the match? So we combine the two sentences into one. Can you tell me? Can you tell me who won the clause? Who won the match? Question mark. So ये जो आम कले बर्तमान गोटे नाउन क्लज तैयारी कले मेक ए नाउन क्लज एठी WH वर्ड अच्छी जेहेतु WH वर्ड एटी अच्छी एठी आउ दैट यूज करा जीवो नाही सेही WH वर्ड रहइबो. हु ओन द मैच एटा हे गला हमरो नाउन क्लज, and also it is a SC clause, subordinate clause. So in this way we can do the noun clause. We can combine the two sentences into one and noun clause. तेणु आम यहीपरि भाव में नाउन क्लज कर. आउ गोटे एक्जाम्पल दब नाउन क्लज when will the train arrive? When will the train arrive? I can't tell it. I can't tell it. बर्तमान now we make a noun clause. बर्तमान noun clause करिबा. तो ए जगह डब्ल्यू वर्ड अच्छी तेणु आमको दैट यूज करिया पड़ोनी. वी कैंट यूज दैट. I can't tell it. It means what? When will the train arrive? So how can we combine? I can't tell when the train will arrive. The train will arrive. जेतेबेले एटा क्वेश्चन फॉर्म रे अच्छी जेतेबेले ये सेकंड को जीव फास्ट मेन क्लॉज अच्छी सेकंड रे एसी रहिला नाउन क्लॉज होइकी रहिला सेतेबेले क्वेश्चन फॉर्मटा आंसर होइकी जीव. When will the train arrive? When the train will arrive. जदि आम when will the train arrive लिखा ताले आमर आंसरटा 0 हो. तेणु आम केमिति करिबा ना ये जो क्वेश्चन फॉर्म अच्छी WH को WH रहिला will the train arrive? The train will arrive. So in this way यही प्रकार रे we can make noun clause and 1 mark will come. दुईटा सेंटेंस देइथिबो आम ताकू से दुईटा सेंटेंस को कंबाइन करी गोटे नाउन क्लॉज करिबा WH वर्ड लगे करिबा प्लस दैट लगे करिबा. जदि WH वर्ड अछि आ दैट बसैबानी जदि दैट नाही मु जो ग्राउंड रे कहली से ग्राउंड रे दैट बसै करी करि पारे. स्टडी अनदर टॉपिक ऑफ द नाउन क्लॉज इज फंक्शन ऑफ नाउन क्लॉज. जे नाउन क्लॉज र फंक्शन कोन. सो नाउन क्लॉज देयर आर 5 फंक्शन ऑफ नाउन क्लॉज. One is subject of the verb, object of the verb, complement of the verb, object of preposition, apposition to noun. So we will discuss one by one. First is subject of the verb. What he says is true. So this is a noun clause, and a noun clause is what he says, noun clause, and this is main clause. Main clause. What he says is true. So this noun clause does the function of subject of the verb. Subject of the verb. So how do you know that this clause, this noun clause does the function of subject? One formula first, a tiny formula is जदि नाउन क्लॉज टा वाक्यर स्टार्टिंग रे थिबो तापर मेन क्लॉज थिबो. आगे नाउन क्लॉज अछि तापर मेन क्लॉज अछि. So a noun clause टा function करिबो subject of the verb. And another is that his father has come. That his father has come. That his father has come is true. This is another example. So noun clause is that his father has come. This is noun clause and this is main clause. So this noun clause does the function of subject of the verb. How can know subject of the verb? Now this clause, that clause, this is WH clause, this is that clause. It comes in the beginning of the sentence. It comes in the beginning of the sentence. So when the noun clause comes in the beginning of the sentence, after the noun clause we find MC, then we know that the noun clause does the function of subject of the verb. Then another is we see that object of the verb. I know that he is honest. So here noun clause is that he is honest. This is noun clause. And this noun clause does the function of object of the verb. So how can we know that object of the verb? केमति हम जानिबा ना जदि noun clause पूर्वरु जदि गोटे मेन verb थिबो एवं से नाउन क्लॉज ऊपर आम व्हाट लगे क्वेश्चन पचारिबा जदि नाउन क्लॉज आंसर आस जाए केमिति हाउ आई नो दैट ही इज ऑनेस्ट. आई नो व्हाट जिते आम व्हाट लगे क्वेश्चन पचारिबा टोटाली संपूर्ण क्लॉज र आंसर आसीगला आई नो व्हाट दैट ही इज ऑनेस्ट. तेणु जिते नाउन क्लॉज लगे क्वेश्चन पचारिबो ये नाउन क्लॉज आसे जो व्हाट लगे क्वेश्चन पचार नाउन क्लॉज र आंसर आसीबो. सो इट इज ऑब्जेक्ट ऑफ द वर्ब. किंतु केतक वर्ब अछि जे नाउन क्लॉज रे ता पूर्व जो थिबो ताकू हार्डली क्वेश्चन पचारे आंसर आसबनी. तेणु सेठी से मेन वर्ब थिबो किंतु सेटा कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ द वर्ब होबो. सेटा मु एग्जांपल देबी. देन अनदर इज कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ द वर्ब. व्हाट इज द कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ द वर्ब? केमिति फंक्शन जानिबा कॉम्प्लीमेंट ऑफ द वर्ब? द प्रॉब्लम इज that we don't have any money, that we don't have any money. So here noun clause is that we don't have any money. This is noun clause. अब यही noun clause रो function टा complement of the verb हबो केमिति हबो ना जदि noun clause पूर्वरु be verb थिबो is होची be verb. If any be verb comes before the noun clause, जदि कोनोसी noun clause पूर्व be verb थिबो ताल तार function टा हबो complement of the verb. Then we will see another function of the noun clause is object of preposition. So our question example is, we should pay attention, you should pay attention what I say, what I say. So your noun clause is what I say. This is noun clause. अब यही noun clause पूर्वरु गोटे preposition अछि in, you should pay attention in. If there is any preposition before the noun clause, जदि noun clause पूर्वरु कोनोसी preposition थाए तार function टा होची object of preposition, object of preposition. एटा होची very simple. जदि noun clause पूर्वरु एटा noun clause ता पूर्वरु preposition अछि माने in अछि. जदि noun clause पूर्वरु preposition अछि, so the function is called object of preposition. Then the last one is apposition to noun. Give an example. The news is that his father has come. His father has come. The news is that his father has come. Sorry, our example. The news that his father has come. The news that his father has come is true. So your noun clause is that his father has come. This is a noun clause. And this is MC. So जदि noun clause पूर्वरु केवल गोटे noun phrase थिबो, noun clause पूर्वरु जदि केवल गोटे noun phrase अछि, the news अछि, so this is apposition to noun. And another example is, it is true that his father has come. It is true that his father has come. So this is also noun clause, that his father has come. जदि यही प्रकार सेंटेंस थिबो that his father ता पूर्व it is true अछि, तो ये मध्य आर फंक्शन हबो apposition to noun. Apposition to noun. So first of all we see the subject of the verb. केमि जानिबा, how can we know subject of the verb? If the noun clause comes in the first of the sentence. Object of the verb, if there is any main verb before the noun clause and we make question with what with noun clause, if answer we find noun clause, then it is object of the verb. Complement of the verb केमि जानिबा, जदि noun clause पूर्वरु केवल गोटे be verb थिबो आमे जानिबाटा complement of the verb. Object of preposition केमि जानिबा, if there is any preposition before the noun clause, जदि noun clause पूर्व कोनसे preposition थिबो तले एटा हो object of preposition. Apposition to noun केमि जानिबा ना noun clause पूर्वरु before the noun clause there is noun phrase थिबो, गोटे noun phrase थिबो किंबा और एही प्रकार सेंटेंस तयार करा जिवो, it is true that his father has come, and a noun clause पूर्वरु it is true अछि, तो you can know that if the function of the noun clause is apposition to noun. So these are the main important chapter and these are the main important function of noun clause, and in your exam paper this question will come, underline noun clause and name the function.